So I just wanted to make a quick video today reminding you that so much of this law of assumption and law of attraction stuff is about feeling, right? That is why Neville said feeling is the secret. And if you don't know who I am, I've written multiple books of commentary on Neville's works and been into law of assumption ideas and explored them thoroughly for a long time, over 10 years now. So much of this stuff is about feeling. You always hear that. Yet I think what people miss, and what I miss still to this day, is feeling is not a mental act. Feeling is feeling. And where a lot of these law of assumption and law of attraction teachers, including Neville, miss the point, in my opinion, is when they make the imaginal act or feeling some kind of mental exercise. Allowing yourself to feel is the secret a lot of the time. And that is what is not discussed in this community nearly enough. That should be spoken about a lot more. That's one of the things I try to bring light to on this channel. Feeling is the secret in the sense of, okay, there's an uncomfortable sensation in my body. Maybe it's in my throat. Maybe I feel it in my chest area. Maybe I feel it in my stomach. Maybe I feel it lower, like more in my root area, root chakra area. Maybe I feel it in my head. Take a moment. Sense that feeling, that discomfort if it's there. Feeling that, being with it, in a non-judgmental way, where it's like, okay, I see you, I feel you, I hear you, I'm with you. That often is the real secret in my experiences working with people and working with myself. That is the opening. Instead of judging or condemning or mentally forcing, like, go, I demand you to go away, or you don't belong here, move out. Instead of that kind of force, being with the feeling, being with it, often being present with it, intimate with it, the way a parent is with a child, where it's not about verbally communicating something as much as putting your hand on the child's shoulder or giving them a gentle hug. That's the real secret a lot of the time for opening up totally new imaginal experiences and a totally new way of looking at our reality. So can I be with the feeling instead of pushing it away and say, okay, you're here. Do you want anything? What do you want? And then listen and see if it says anything. And maybe it doesn't say anything, and that's fine too. But maybe it does say something, not mentally. We're not trying to force it to say something. We're not trying to dominate it to say something. But maybe something just naturally arises, seemingly spontaneously. Something like safety, love, a statement like, I need to be heard. Can we listen for something like that if this feeling says it? Because when we do, that's the secret so often. I get on calls with new clients or with people who are curious about my process and schedule a free consultation, which you can do, link is in the description, and get on these calls with people new to my approach, and we start doing this with feelings, and I say, what does the feeling say it wants, right? And often the person then will be like, well, it's saying it wants safety. It's saying it wants to be heard. And that's the secret, guys. A lot of times on these calls, these initial calls, people don't realize that. And many people do, but many people don't. It takes more work for them to realize that literally the secret, what they want, was being told to them by the feeling right then. What do you want? I want to be heard more. That's the solution. I want love. I want to be heard more. I want safety. Whatever it may be. It might be something different. I mean, it might be like, you need to call him. That might be it. It might be, you need to do this, whatever this is, right? Or it might be nothing. It might just be that feeling. But the point is, we're not judging, forcing, dominating the feeling. We are there with the feeling. We have our hand on the shoulder of the feeling, or are hugging the feeling lightly, or are giving it respectful, loving space for it to be heard. So this is a totally radical approach to feeling is the secret, and at the same time, this is one of the most straightforward and logical approaches to imaginatively working with our feelings. And this is what I love to do with clients and the work I like to do with myself, because it's so fascinating when we stop judging our feelings all the time, because we're so quick to judge. But when we don't and say, well, what's really happening here? What do you maybe want? What does this feel like? And we listen more, that can be life-changing. So I just wanted to give you that reminder.